So, I can't believe I was in a cult and didn't know it. That's right. You heard me right. I was in a cult and did not, a Christian cult, and didn't know it. Or I joined a Christian mentorship. So I thought. And if you think that would never happen to me, congratulations. You're exactly who needs to hear this. So stay tuned. I'm making this series because what I was a part of was not what it claimed to be. This is about Shawnna Mitchell and her RTR mentor program, the Road to Restoration, LLC, also known as RTR. She identified herself as a Christian teacher, pastor, whatever, mentor, and many of us believed it. We defended her and we trusted her. But what you're about to hear, this isn't drama, it's not bitterness, and it's not rebellion. Everything that I'm going to be sharing today is going to be firsthand experience, eyewitness accounts, documented communications, and patterns reported independently by multiple former members. And yes, this does matter because patterns do not lie. So let me ask you a question. If one person has a bad experience, okay, fine. Maybe a personality conflict, and that's fine. But if many people who are kicked out are describing the same behavior, are kicked out for the same reasons, you got to wonder who was the real problem here. So I did some digging. And I just thought to myself, wow, if I could be kicked out of this program for wanting to fast for the mentor, for the teacher, I wonder who else would has a similar story or issue, because I knew my heart was in the right place. I knew what the Lord was telling me. So I did some digging. And believe it or not, the first red flag was not even the money. Wasn't the yelling, wasn't the shaming, wasn't the you need to be tithing more. It wasn't none of that at first. It was what we were told to do when we left, when people left. If someone leaves your church and the first instruction is to block them, that's not protection. It's not protection. It's isolation and control. Every single time somebody left the RTR, we were told almost the same exact things. They were dangerous. They were deceived. They're witches. Yes, even witches. Block them. Do not talk to them. If I were you, I wouldn't talk to them. I'm just saying, I can't tell you what to do. Same thing, over and over. No conversation with the other person. No Matthew 18. No agape love. None of it. Just cut them off. Listen to me. Cut them off. Let's move on. It wasn't about unity. It was about control. She didn't want anybody to find out what those people knew and why they were kicked out, and she didn't want anybody to know. So she painted them as the villain. Classic cult tactics. I mean, they were evil. Watch out for them. You don't want to hear what they have to say. I mean, fear controlled. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. And we believed her. Sadly, we believed her. So I'm going to start showing you some evidence of what I'm talking about. But first I'm going to say here, when I was removed, and let me tell you why I was removed, why I was kicked out. I was kicked out because I wanted to fast for her, because the Lord told me to fast for her. Yeah, that's why I was kicked out, believe it or not. Another girl was kicked out because she was throwing a surprise birthday party for her, and she found out. Yeah, I'm not kidding, but we'll get to that. When I was removed, I started thinking to myself, my God, if I could be kicked out for this, and I know she's lying about this, I wonder if she's lying about everybody else. And not only did she kick me out, but she kicked out my my prayer partner for absolutely no reason other than the fact that she was my friend. She kicked her out. She had no reason. She was attending. She was not a problem. She did everything Shawnna told her to do. There was no reason for her to be kicked out. Paid her fees. She didn't tithe her, and that's why she didn't like her. We'll get to that. But she kicked her out for no reason other than the fact that she was my friend. That's it. So after this happened, we started talking and we started saying to ourselves, you know what? We need to start reaching out to these people who have left before us. And guess what? Guess what? Same story, same pattern, same Shawnna. Just different people, but the same script. That's right. We found out the truth. And now you're about to hear the truth. So let me start by showing you what she did.
We don't want to skip lost, but I did record it. And as soon as it gets done recording, I'm going to put it in the fellowship, on the fellowship page. Okay. Because we got 3 new people in the RTR. We don't want to scare them with all of this. They don't understand. You guys have been through it multiple times. You know what I mean? They don't. And so that's the reason why I was trying to private message you guys and text you, so you could get on, because I just wanted the immediate family on. But yeah, if you're in the group, get out of the group. You've got to go leave the group. And, I didn't think that I would have to say this again, but if you're on Facebook with her, connected to her, anything, you need to get unconnected very quickly. So, and then.
So in that video, I need for you to understand this. This is Shawnna telling her, the members, I want you to remember that I've been with these people for 2 years. 2 years I've been praying with these people. These were my brothers and sisters. They were supposed to be. I prayed with these people. I've cried with these people. We've laughed together. We've told each other the most intimate stories of our lives. This was supposed to be my family. And here she is telling them just to block me, just to let me go. Don't ask questions. I'm dangerous. Just block her. Does that sound like Jesus to you? She's also trying to keep it a secret from the new members. And she's right. We've been through this, what, 13, 14, I don't know how many times. God forgive me. I was one of those people. I was one of them. And I did the same thing. Lord forgive me, I did the same thing. Hi, so everybody, I want to apologize for, my outbursts, and I'm probably going to do it a few times during the series, and I want to apologize for it, but please understand. I mean, I had to go through this. I had to deal with her. She was a very difficult person to deal with. You had to be very, very careful. You had to tiptoe around her. You had to watch how you say things. It was a bad situation all around, and it's just, and yes, I do get angry at how she treated my brothers and sisters and the things that I found out. It does bother me. But please know that I don't hate her in any way. This isn't something that I want to do. This was something that God put on me. This is something the Lord said I had to expose. I had to expose the lies. It was time. She had been warned, and it's been 2 years, and she's been misusing God's money. She's been abusing God's people, and just, you name it. You're going to see it throughout. I'm going to show you throughout the series the things that she did, and the evidence I have. But just know that I don't hate her in any way. I'd never want this to happen to me. I'd never want this to happen to me. And and I do thank God for this blessing. But just know, I pray this opens her eyes. I pray she changes. She would always do this thing where she would raise her hands up and say, Lord, if there's anything in me that you do not like, expose it. And she would say, not just expose it, but expose it publicly. She would say that so that I'll never do it again. She would always say that. I'm not saying that's why I'm doing it, but it's just like, this is what she wanted. This is, so we're telling you what the things that you did wrong, the things that need to be corrected. So I hope you listen to it. I hope you listen to what, the things that the Lord wanted to expose. I hope you do. And that's all I wanted to say. Please excuse my outburst. It's just, this is all emotional. It's very emotional to have to do this. So, and I don't want to have to, I just want to be done with this. I don't want to go back to my normal content. But in the meantime, please just bear with me.